Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Good morning, everyone. It's good to be with you online again. Today, we are going to continue to study this book, The Buddha Speaks. And the subject that we wanted to discuss is how to better ourselves, how to improve ourselves, how to elevate ourselves, and achieving better conduct. I remember that in Agamaha Sutra, once a young man asked Buddha this question: Buddha, how can I have a happy life? What should I do? What are the conditions for happy life? Buddha mentioned a few conditions, but one condition is you need to have good friends around you. We need good friends around us in order to be happy. Sometimes, having good friends around us, that means we can encourage each other, we can support each other, we can care for each other. Sometimes even we can teach each other, improve, our right understanding. So having good friends is very important. But we are not just to asking people, you should be my good friends. At the same time, we do want to think about ourselves. I wanted to be your good friend. Okay. And also at the same time, Buddha did mention what are the qualifications for good friend. There are 7 qualifications. Today I don't want to mention those contents. But I do feel how to better ourselves and improve ourselves in order to become other people's good friend is also very essential. I wanted to improve myself. So in order to be your good friend. Today, before my talk, I do want to read one paragraph from Sutta Nipata. It's very short, but I feel it's very, very meaningful. And we wanted to learn from this paragraph in order to contemplate on those meanings that improve ourselves. In reply to the question, what is the best that people can possess? What brings them truest happiness? What is the sweetest of the sweet? And what is the pleasantest life to live? The Buddha answered, trust is the best that people can possess. Following the way brings truest happiness. Truth is the sweetest of the sweet. And the practice of insight is the pleasantest way to live. I feel it's very wonderful, for us to read this paragraph. We can learn a lot from this teaching because Buddha taught us how to improve ourselves, how to improve our relationships with others, how to gain more happiness in life. So there are actually 4 important teachings from this paragraph. The first one is trust. We live in this society. even in a family. We need to trust everyone. You trust me, I trust you. I believe in you, you believe in me. Without trust, actually we cannot do anything. People will always, have doubts in each other. It's not good. So establishing trust in daily life with others is the foundation for happiness. I remember that in 1980, when I came to Houston, when I met Venerable Jinghai, I did not know him before. And when I met him, I saw him was very ill because he needs someone to stay in Houston, to stay at the temple, to take care of him. So finally, I made decision that to stay in Houston for a short time to be with him. That was the only reason. But somehow, after I stayed in Houston for some time, for 1 or 2 years, then I discovered that it was difficult to leave Houston again. I had to continue to stay in Houston and working for Texas Buddhist Association. When I noticed that I needed to stay in Houston, stay at the temple with the Venerable Jinghai, we need to work together. Then I told myself, we have to have trust in each other. So whatever we do, we always, open to each other, talk to each other, try to understand each other. We never, did anything behind, each other. We always, find the time, and clearly, discuss everything about the temple, about the association. I think after some time, we gain trust in each other. After we have trust in each other, that means we can unite it together, combine each other's ability to do something for the temple with one direction. I feel that was the kind of condition that we had in the past few decades. Even nowadays, every time when I met Venerable Jinghai, when we exchange certain conversations, he understands me, I understand him. Actually, it's not easy. Sometimes if we don't, believe in each other, trust each other, when you say something, I have doubts. When I say something, you have doubts. It's not going to be happy. Happiness is far away from us. Even we are doing something for Texas Buddhist Association, we may not be, able to be happy. So trust is the foundation, for happiness. And also Buddha did mention this teaching in one sutra. I cannot mention this sutra with the title, but I remember the contents. Buddha said, if you wanted to know someone, you better to go through these 4 stages. 1, talk to this person. 2, live with this person. Then live longer, not for a short time, not for a few days. Yeah, live longer, maybe a month, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. It's still not enough. Finally, the 4th stage is working with this person. Working with this person, then you are going to understand this person. So I feel people in the society, in the family, sometimes we can casually talk to each other because we don't have serious business that related with each other. Then it's easy to manage the friendship. If we own the same company, there are something that we all get involved with. My idea, your idea. That is not easy. So if we remember Buddha's teaching, then I hope that every one of us think about those 4 stages. Talk to the person, live with the person, live longer. Then finally, working with him, do something with him. When we do something, if we still feel we can cooperate, we can trust each other, that means this is a real friend. Okay. The second context is following the way. I feel it's very simple. As a Buddhist, we wanted to practice to understand Eightfold Path. Eightfold Path is the way to improve us, to better ourselves. And how to follow Eightfold Path, how to be able to understand my practice is right. It's very simple. Every time when you're thinking on something, saying something, doing something, you wanted to observe. Is it related with greed or anger or ignorance? If something in your mind, something you say, something you do is not related with greed, anger, or ignorance, you are on the right path. Okay. So, if you study Eightfold Path already, then please continue to go deeper, into those paths. If you haven't studied Eightfold Path yet, it's very important for a Buddhist to understand Eightfold Path. This is the original, very fundamental teaching of Buddha. The third teaching from this paragraph is truth. Everything, it should be related with truth. Our words, our own action, it should be with truth. When we say something, we don't want it to lie to others. We wanted to say the truth. When we wanted to understand something, actually we have to be careful. We wanted to remember the universal law of cause and effect. Is it the right cause or the wrong cause? Clearly understand the conditions around us. Which one is related with another one? Am I understanding correctly about this phenomena? Sometimes we just give something a conclusion based on our own thoughts, not based on the facts. It's not right. Yeah. Long time ago, I remember that a member called me. She said, Venerable Han Yi, Mr. A is not going to donate his spring roll to the temple for our bazaar. Bazaar, yeah, Yimai. I said, why? He's a very devoted Buddhist. Yeah, and he did not tell me that he's not going to donate. He will donate egg rolls, yeah, for us. Okay, after I received the phone call, I contemplate on the conversation. I felt I should find out the truth, the facts. So I called Mr. A, another member. I said, Mr. A, I wanted to say thanks to you for supporting our bazaar next Sunday. And I wanted to know how much those egg rolls cost. Maybe the temple should reimburse some money to you. He said, no. I wanted to donate everything to you, to the temple. I don't want to charge the temple any money. But nowadays, the price of those materials is getting more expensive. So you should raise the price, okay, to sell those egg rolls. So I found the truth. So people's conversation, after we listen to others, we feel we are clearly understand what they are saying. Sometimes actually it's not. We misunderstanding another person from time to time. Yeah, that's why people's getting a lot of trouble in the family, in between friends, because we spread the rumor, untruthful words around the neighborhood. That is not good. The last one is a practice of insight. That means you wanted to look inside to yourself, observe your thoughts, observe your feeling, clearly understand who you are. And if we are able to have this kind of mindfulness, definitely we are going to improve ourselves every day. If we understand ourselves, if we observe ourselves daily, definitely we can improve ourselves, because you know what should be, what should I doing, what is right, what is wrong with me. But today I wanted to point out one concept, that when we see people, we react automatically. I like this person, I don't like that person. Today, my thinking is, please, let's change our own attitude. We don't want to follow our tendency, the reaction based on the kind of a feeling inside us from previous experience. I like this person, I don't like that person. Today I feel, let's establish this kind of understanding that because everyone is changing all the time, every day. We wanted to establish a new attitude to see people around us. People we love, we should continue. People we don't like, maybe we should find a way to improve our understanding about this person. So in Chinese, there is a kind of saying that when you see old friends, you wanted to be mindful how to manage yourself appropriately in order to show your respect and politeness. Sometimes when we see older people, we forget about the politeness. We forget about how to respect another person. We are making jokes. Some jokes may not suitable to say to this person. Be careful. Someone we know for a long time, we should be careful how to continue to show our respect and politeness. At the same time, when we see someone maybe a long time ago, this person criticized me, I dislike him, but today when I see him, I still wanted to behave normally. Say hello to this person, just like the normal way with others. I think by thinking in this way, by doing in this way, definitely we can improve ourselves. Not just improve ourselves, also we can improve our friendships, relationships with others. In the end, I wanted to read this paragraph again. In reply to the question, what is the best that people can possess? What brings them truest happiness? What is the sweetest of the sweet? And what is the pleasantest life to live? The Buddha answered, trust is the best that people can possess. Following the way brings truest happiness. Truth is the sweetest of the sweet, and the practice of insight is the pleasantest way to live. Sutta Nipata. Thank you so much. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha. Namo Buddha, Namo Dhamma, Namo Sangha.